And I'm like tickled to death for this. It's gonna be so exciting. Wow! Whoops. Okay. Hers goes in here. You know where hers goes. Come on. Right there. Dolly said thank you. There you go. Good job. Now she's happy.
I didn't want to.
What's the #1 rule on a farm?
Gates.
What about the gates?
Frozen them.
You leave them however the farmer has them, right? That's quiz review. That's what Daddy will teach you all today. We're going to keep remembering. We keep the gate how the farmer left the gate. What is up, y'all? It is now day 2 of homeschool. Day 1 was great. Here's a little clip of that real quick.
What?
How's it going in here?
It's good.
First day of school going well, kiddos?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Learning how to read?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell Daddy what letter that is?
What letter? Can you just do this one for me?
I.
Mm-hmm. Can you read it?
I is for ice cream.
Good job.
ice cream? No.
So they're doing great. Raylan's already picking up on her reading like really, really well. Jen's a great teacher. She won't give herself the credit of that, but she does amazing with her children. But anyways, it is now on to day 2. You all got to see the kids do the chores with me this morning before they started doing school. When it's the summertime, you know, I'm not so diehard on them to get up and do chores. It is summer. I want them to live like it's summer, like, you know, normal kids get and kind of get a break elsewise. But when school's in, it's much more routine, scheduled based. They wake up I let them get up at 6:30 because that gives me the time to get my stuff cleaned up and ready. And then as soon as they wake up, we go and do the chores. So that's what we got done doing this morning. Now they're in there with school, and we have got to get some rock laid and get some stuff going for the store. So they only needed like 3 to 4 weeks to build it, which was really exciting. If you don't remember, we're putting a little bitty Amish cabin store. I call it an Amish cabin. It's just one of those like movable cabins they built off site and just bring to you fully done. They only need about 3 or 4 weeks to get it done. So we need to get our area set up. And so the first thing I needed to do was measure off the 12 by 32 area, which actually went 2 foot further on each end because I want the rock to be a little on the outside, not just underneath. And then we'll probably lay a tarp down, which I'm not 100% sold on just yet, but let's look here. So I'm not sure if you can see yet, but right in front of us are the 4 orange posts. So boom, 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 boom. And that is technically 14 by 36 is the measurements I did for it. But I wanted to go ahead and get them laid out and have them set up there so we would know where the rock needed to go once the guy gets here. So the reason I'm not 100% sure on the tarp is because it's going to be underneath the house. Like the rock's going to be underneath the house. So there's not really going to be weeds growing because it's underneath the house. So I don't know if I want to waste the tarp to do that or not, but I probably will just in case because I don't want grass growing up, or weeds growing, or I guess around the area. It just didn't feel 100% necessary, but I reckon I'll do it. Read me one, Ray. Let me see day 2. Read it.
This is letter D.
Good job.
All right, now let's see the second page.
This is a dog.
Good job. Okay, so it's a few hours later. Kids are doing great in school. They just ended, had some lunch. One cool thing about homeschool, you knock things out a lot faster than in real school. They can basically do all the learnings that they do in like 6-7 hours, however long real school is, in like 2 or 3. So that's pretty neat. Anyways, I've gotten the tarp down. So we have, these are 16 by 20. I got 2 of them. And I wanted it wider because I want rock on the outside. And the guy, I called him, love this rock guy. He's just always the nicest guy in the world. And he is gonna come today. So here in a little bit later, you'll see this covered with rock. As we sit here and wait on the rock guy to come, thank you all so much for the pre-order sales over the SAS. Yeah. My goodness.
That's been awesome. And there is still, so it's a pre-order, but we did do a set amount, a huge amount. There is some of the comfrey still left. Mm-hmm. So if you are interested in that, please go get some. We will not have another pre-order until next month. So once we get all these orders in, we will start to make it and ship it, and that'll be for this month. So that's awesome. It's been a really great response. Yeah. And I really have enjoyed doing it this way because so many other people have been able to get it.
Yes, and just the fact that they're in stock. Now, we know calendula went out a little quick. Honestly, we weren't sure the demand that was going to come there. Most of the demand comes for comfrey, but thank you all for having the demand for calendula. So next pre-order will try to equal it out. So if you did miss out a chance at calendula, you will get your chance next month.
Yep.
And it's been a few days, but we hit 60,000 subscribers. That is mind-blowing. It is amazing. I remember when we started this, I remember doing the first video. Yeah. With 0 subscribers. I mean, every video just has a spot up here. And then just you all, like knowing your all's names, seeing you all in the chat. There's people that like we look forward to, and like if we don't see their comments, we're like, what happened to them? Y'all have truly become family. Thank you for every like, comment, share, all that good stuff that you all do for us. That is the reason we grow, because we won't be able to reach them if you all don't help us out there. So thank you all so much. Stiv Tribe Strong. You all are the greatest tribe there is. I would trust you all more than some of the people I know personally. So thank you all so much. Thank you for 60,000. Onward and upward, hitting that 6-figure mark, right?
Yeah.
That's right. All right, y'all. Rock time. All right, just like that, we got rock. Love it, man. It is awesome. He's so funny. And he did a great job spreading it. I don't know how much rock work you all have had done. Well, throughout our homesteading lifespan, we've had a lot of rock work done. And not all rock haulers are created equal when it comes to spreading rock. And this man did a very good job. A lot less work for me to even it out, but it looks great. He was able to keep it basically right on the tarp, didn't rip the tarp up any, and it looks fantastic. So this is where officially the store's going. We just went and did permanent because I ain't picking this rock back up. What do you think, White?
I think it's cool.
You're standing in the store. Oh. So about right here in the middle is where Mommy's cash register is going to be, because right in the front is the door, and then there's going to be window, and then we're gonna have all kinds of stuff over here and all kinds of stuff over here and here for people to buy.
And I'm gonna be in there.
Why? You ain't gonna run the store?
Fine.
Fine. Are you gonna work there? Yeah. Yes, you're gonna work there. You can come down. There ain't nothing there. You ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't got your shoes on. You gonna run mommy's store for her? After homeschool, you're gonna come work it? You got this? Ray and White.
Not me.
Not you?
Not me.
Well, I guess you lost your chore money.
No.
Hey, show everybody them fancy new boots you got. Check them bad boys out. Oh, yeah.
And you see
Looking good, dude.
when I get them too.
Your fancy shoes when you get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna get some boots too?
No, I'm gonna get some
Gymnastic shoes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yours are on their way. So, as we're walking down the driveway right now, as you're driving in, you'll be passing it up. You'll go all the way down over here, and then you'll cut over to there, which is where the parking lot's gonna be. And then we're gonna have a really pretty walking path down to here. But of course, there's several access points. We just wanna make one with the least amount of slope, just in case anybody has a wheelchair or something like that. They'll be able to access it. But the whole point is to have a big arch that's going over, real pretty. Of course, it'll be seasonal, but I'm excited. I'm excited to get that rock down. For the most part, we're ready for the building to come now. Pretty quick turnaround. So yeah, in like 2 weeks, it'll be here, and then we can start working on it. And I'm like tickled to death for this. It's gonna be so exciting. What happened, What?
I don't know. I didn't like the pretzels, so I went to go get them back to get another snack, and then it just all ripped.
That's really unfortunate, isn't it?
52 pretzel pickup.
Oh my God.
What a day. What a day.
What a day.
I still see pretzels, bro.
Just throw the rest in the
Yeah,
trash,
yeah.
okay?
Thank you for
Thank you.
cleaning it up. So I don't think it portrayed on this video how like just crazy of a day it was, but it was. However, the big main task accomplishments were completed today. First off, kids doing chores this morning. That was their first day really getting back in the swing of things after a couple weeks. Homeschool day number 2.
Yeah, went great.
Big success.
We're really having a really good year so far. Like, usually, because we're already breaking down at this point. Usually there's tears and crying, but we're really doing well.
Right, it's getting back in the swing of
But I like
things.
to say that's a lot of me. I've grown
Yes.
up. I've gotten more patience, and the kids are just awesome. So it's gonna all work out.
I agree. We
In
have.
our homeschool room, it really does add a lot to
Yeah.
it.
And-
Because before, like, we had to work around him working, and it was hot.
It's hot. Yeah, our old place is hot. It's hard to learn when you're hot.
Yeah.
Or cold. It's a little bit better when it's cold. But anyways, yeah, it's been great. Y'all have done awesome. It's nice to, hear laughter and stuff like that instead of quit doing it this way kind of thing. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to get that round when attention's just not there. But progress on the store, like, I know just getting rocked down doesn't seem like a big deal to you all, but it's huge. Half the time you can't get people to call you back. Thankfully, we got a guy here. He's just awesome. Like, I can call him the day I need it, and he's out there doing it, I guess he maybe does it on the side or something. I don't know, because he's working on his backhoe when I called him, and he's like, yeah, I'll be right there. So that's awesome. That's great. That's coming in 2 weeks. So our next goals are to clear out, like, not clear out the oasis, but clear out some of the oasis stuff with that big mound of dirt. We've got to clear it out so we can start getting some rock there, and then we need to start making the pathway to the store. And then the outside stuff will be done and ready, and then we can start moving into the inside. So a lot of stuff coming up. This weekend's going to be a big deal. Raylan has like all day weekend choreography with her cheerleading. So like she's going to be out. So when that's the case, we're not going to go do fun stuff, right? We don't want her to miss out on that. So it's going to be a major work weekend, ripping up some gardens, making pastures, and then trying to get things ready for the store.
And thankfully, we're all feeling better. So
Yes, we are. It was just like a big day of bam, we're back. Here we are, and then it just kind of went away. It's still kind of lingering, but.
By the way, I know a lot of people have asked if it is a mold issue in the home. It's not. We had it fully inspected before we moved in. There is zero mold. They actually remodeled, ripped all the walls out, and got all that cleaned out
thankfully.
Before we even came. So that's wonderful. So don't worry about that. That's not an issue. As far as was it COVID? I don't know. However, it was quick and pretty painless, and we're back up and at it in 3 days.
Yeah, and we use common sense. So like, in my own opinion, if you go get tested for COVID, you just know that you have it, but there's nothing that they're going to treat you for. However, the practices of if you have COVID is stay home, don't get around people, don't spread it. We do that when we get sick, no matter what.
We're not the people that go out and pretend we're not sick. We just stay home.
Right. I mean, that's why when we get feed, we stock up for a couple weeks. You know, we don't have to go there all the time because you never know when this may happen. So practice safety in general, no matter what sickness you are. If you have COVID, don't spread it. But if you have the flu, don't spread that either.
Right.
You know, stay home, get yourself better, get your family better before you go get back out into the population. But y'all, we love you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for 60,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the prayers on us getting better, because we are, and that's fantastic. It's going to be a great weekend. Hope you all have a great weekend. That is popcorn out of the microwave. And we love y'all.
Yeah, until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.